pretty sensitive for that. Nothing major. But it's live right now. I'm going to go pause it and mute it. This is going to be
That's live, man.
Understanding of our pledge of allegiance. Now we'll say the pledge of allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. May we sing. I would like to welcome the students, faculty, staff, parents, and guests for our 2024 Senior Awards Day program. Today we will recognize the achievements of Wilson High School seniors in academics, athletics, community service, and leadership. Many of these achievements are being rewarded with scholarships that will help students further their education. I would like to express my appreciation to the local community, school organizations, foundations, and individuals, as well as the coaches that sponsor this scholarship. Also, we have a special thanks to Mr. Hurst and Ms. Skipworth for the dedication to our seniors at Wilson High School. Congratulations on a job well done. Before we begin our program, I would like to start by giving our seniors some instruction. Seniors, when your name is called or receive a reward, come up to my left, shake hands, receive your certificate, pause for a photo, and then remember your seat off the left, off this side. Remember your seat. Keep me. How's that? We would now like to begin the awards presentation by recognizing our top two ranked seniors. By our name, please come forward to receive the salutatory award is Ms. Katie Forsyth. The valedictorian award goes to Sarah Lowe. Well, that's it, just a whopping our 2024 Wilson High graduating seniors were awarded over $1.4 million in scholarships. Seniors will only be recognized by the college or university that may do attend the fall. As we proceed through the program, I would like to ask our presenters to follow the agenda that you have been given and to introduce yourself to our audience as you come to the podium after yesterday's time. We will begin the program this time.
Good morning. My name is Ashley Grace Grissom, and I am the admissions counselor from the University of North Alabama. On behalf of our president, Dr. Kenneth Pitts, faculty, staff, and fellow alumni, I am pleased to announce the fellow awards. Josie Beckman, Academic Scholarship, Tennessee Valley Scholarship, and UNA Early College Scholarship. Lillian Blaylock, Academic Scholarship and UNA Early College Scholarship and Tennessee Valley Scholarship. Macy Brown, Academic Scholarship, UNA Early College Scholarship and Tennessee Valley Scholarship. Alea Fleming, Academic Scholarship and Tennessee Valley Scholarship. Emma Goodman, Academic Scholarship, UNA Early College Scholarship, and Tennessee Valley Scholarship. Haley Faye Hale, Academic Scholarship, and Tennessee Valley Scholarship. Sarah Hearing, Academic Scholarship, and Tennessee Valley Scholarship. Jack Ingman, Academic Scholarship, UNA Early College Scholarship, and Tennessee Valley Scholarship. Rhett Jones, Academic Scholarship, and Tennessee Valley Scholarship. Mason King, Academic Scholarship, and Tennessee Valley Scholarship. Sarah Lauderdale, Presidential Scholarship, Presidential Housing Scholarship, UNA Early College Scholarship, Tennessee Valley Scholarship, Honors Program Scholarship, Leadership Scholarship, Valedictorian and Salutatorian Scholarship, and Leadership Achievement Scholarship. Olivia McFall, Academic Scholarship, Honors Program Scholarship, Honors Housing Scholarship, and Tennessee Valley Scholarship. Everett Robertson, Academic Scholarship, and Tennessee Valley Scholarship. Eli Smith, Academic Scholarship, and Tennessee Valley Scholarship. Trent Stevenson, Academic Scholarship, and Tennessee Valley Scholarship. Carter Thomason, Academic Scholarship, and Tennessee Valley Scholarship. Easton Wallander, Academic Scholarship, and Tennessee Valley Scholarship. Dawson Willis, Academic Scholarship, and Tennessee Valley Scholarship. Congratulations to the class of 2024. We can't wait to see you this fall at your Lions. Good morning. My name is Savannah Lyles. I'm a Student Life Specialist and Student Services Assistant at the Northwest Shoals Community College. It's an honor to be here today to present your very deserving students with scholarships and awards to Northwest Shoals. I love working with college students. I'm always glad to come visit high schools and prepare students for their next chapter. And I'm happy to be here to recognize your hard work and achievements. Congratulations, class of 2024. On behalf of our president, Dr. Jeff Goodwin, faculty, staff, and administration, I'm pleased to award the following scholarships and pre-approval for awards for Shoal Scholar Dollars. A Shoal Scholar Dollar Scholarship to Timothy Abernathy. A Shoal Scholar Dollar Scholarship to Wiley Ballou. A Shoal Scholar Dollar Scholarship to Liliana Blaylock. A Shoal Scholar Dollar Scholarship to Bryson Burns. An academic scholarship and Shoal Scholar Dollar Scholarship to Alyssa Collins. A Shoal Scholar Dollar Scholarship to Emma Darby. A Shoal Scholar Dollar Scholarship to Kaylee Darby. A Shoal Scholar Dollar Scholarship to Aaliyah Fleming. A Shoal Scholar Dollar Scholarship to Casey Karen. A Shoal Scholar Dollar Scholarship to Sarah Herring. An academic scholarship and Shoal Scholar Dollar Scholarship to Savannah Ingram. A Shoal Scholar Dollar Scholarship to Mason Key. A Shoal Scholar Dollar Scholarship to Caitlin Martin. A Scholar Dollar Scholarship to Everett Robertson. An academic scholarship and Shoal Scholar Dollar Scholarship to Noah Tank. A Shoal Scholar Dollar Scholarship to Lacey West. Shoal Scholar Dollar Scholarship to Isabel Lynch. A Shoal Scholar Dollar Scholarship to Dawson Willis. A Shoal Scholar Dollar Scholarship to Taylor Wilson. A Shoal Scholar Dollar Scholarship to Tyler Young. I would also like to recognize two outstanding students for being accepted into our FAME program, which is the Federation for Advanced Manufacturing Education. Congratulations to Chandler Peters and Taylor Wilson. And finally, I would like to recognize two other very hardworking dual enrollment students for completing a short-term certificate and can graduate this week at our graduation ceremony. The medical assistant technology program for the concentration in phlebotomy, Haley Burns. And for industrial systems technology, mechanical option, Ricky Watson Jr. Congratulations to these very deserving recipients. We're very honored and excited to welcome you to the Patriot family at Northwest Shoals this fall. Congratulations to the entire graduating class of 2024.
Good morning. My name is Dr. Kara McCary, and I'm a 2006 graduate from here at Wilson, and I'm also a 2015 graduate from the University of Alabama at Birmingham. On behalf of our faculty, staff, students, and alumni at UAB, it is my distinct honor to recognize an outstanding student here today who has demonstrated superior academic achievement throughout her 4 years of high school. This student has been awarded a merit scholarship and has indicated her intent to enroll at UAB this fall with submission of her freshman enrollment deposit. Receiving a Presidential Merit Scholarship, my niece, Kaylee Hill. Congratulations to the entire class of 2024 and blaze on.
From the University of Alabama and Alabama Prestige Scholarship, Ms. Lily Blaylock. From Wallace State Community College, to the Wallace State Academic Excellence Scholarship, Eddie Forsyth. From Gadsden State Community College, receiving the Star Strong Academic Scholarship, as well as an athletic scholarship for basketball from Gadsden State Community College, Gage Wilson.
I'm Scott Jones. I am the principal at Allen Thornton Career Technical Center. I am also a graduate of Wilson High School. I think the last graduating class that graduated in this gym was my senior class, and then the next year they moved to the football field, and then the group in '91 was up in the new gym. So this place has a lot of memories to me. We have a lot of good students from Wilson. I'll tell you just a little bit about some of the things that Allen Thornton has going on. We had groundbreaking last week, and we are building a new career technical center, which will be much closer, and it'll give your students a little more opportunity. HU seniors are not going to be in this, but you 10th graders up in the stands, you'll be able to be in this new building. The state is putting a lot of emphasis on career tech. We got the largest grant in the state to help finish out this building through the legislative fund. We got a $5 million grant to help finish our project. We have many of our classes are dual enrolled, and we also have credentials in our class. And so some of these credentials allows a student to go to work and to go to work at a higher pay scale than they would just hiring in normal. Few awards. An intro to I-CAR collision, the I-CAR credential, Landon Brewer. CareSafe certification of completion. This is a OSHA 10 general industry course, goes to James Covert. OSHA 10 general industry course, Timothy Abernathy. We also have a lot of our students, I think we've got 17 this year that can graduate with a short-term certificate with our partners from Northwest Shoals before they graduate high school. They'll actually can walk across the stage. An industrial systems technology short-term certificate, Drew Nelson. Seeing this name, these next two awards here, his dad was in that same class that graduated in this gym. Our most outstanding student precision machine, and also a Gene Haas Foundation $2,000 scholarship, and a set of calipers goes to Wiley Blue. Thank you, and it's always a pleasure to work with Dr. Abston, Mr. Hurst, and the staff up here at Wilson. And we look forward to seeing some of you young ones up there next year. Good luck to you seniors in the future. Thank you.
All right, this is a busy season, so we're all working together. And I'd like to finally recognize a student for completing his short-term certificate in Industrial Systems Technology, Mechanical Option, Drew Nelson.
from the Lauderdale County Education Association for the Child Remembrance Scholarship, Macy Brown and Olivia DePaul. From Central High School, there are extra awards. Two of our students have gone to the Nurse Aid Training Program at Central High School and have put in a lot of effort in our learning, becoming certified nurse assistants. That's Ms. Emma Goodman and Rhiannon Person. And the following students put in hard work to earn a certificate for their completion of Boston College. Alyssa Guthrie, Caitlin Martin, Braxton Hicks, and Lily Thompson.
Good morning. My name is Anna Mosley, and I am a math teacher here at Wilson. This year, some of the students in my dual credit class got the opportunity to participate in the Alabama statewide mathematics competition. Each student that participated as a senior took a written mathematics exam to represent our comprehensive team. These students placed 10th in the state as a team, and Carson Trousdale placed 8th in the state individually. So I would like to recognize the members of those teams: Josie Beckman, Bryson Burns, Nate Nestor, Trip Stevens, Carson Trousdale, and Gage Wilson.
Always feel like I kind of justice. I'm a little short. Good morning, everyone. I'm Sergeant Esper with the Alabama Army National Guard. I'm here to recognize Austin Rich and Talon Parrish. Gentlemen, will you come forward? I'm not sure everyone here knows what these young men have chosen to do. That's what less than 1% of our nation chooses to do. That's serving our nation's armed forces by being a member of the Alabama Army National Guard. It takes a special person to wear the uniform, and they have shown that they have what it takes to do that, to represent their community, the state of Alabama, and the United States of America. It's an honor to stand before you here this evening and tell you that they have earned an estimated $113,709 in educational benefits to any public institution in the state of Alabama. I would also like to present them with these certificates. They read, for your commitment to serve in the Alabama Army National Guard, while at the same time upholding commitments to Wilson High School, your family, your community, and your country. Congratulations for being an example of a true citizen. I would also like to take a moment and recognize their parents, because without them, this wouldn't be possible. So parents, if you would please stand. I joined the National Guard at the age of 18, and I've been all over the country. I understand that being a parent of a soldier can be hectic and worrisome, always wondering how your child is doing while at training or overseas. So I would like to personally thank you for supporting your sons in their decision to become a soldier in the Alabama National Guard. Now, throughout the process, these two young men have been probably the best two people I've ever worked with. They're really stand-up guys. They've always came through, always done what they said they were going to do, and I couldn't appreciate more than that. So thank y'all for raising them to be such good people. And with that, I'd like to present them with the award. Thank you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, class of 2024. My name is Sergeant King, and I'm the local Marine Corps representative here in Florence. And every year, the Marine Corps takes pride in recognizing outstanding performances in academics, athletics, and music. I'm here today to present the Scholastic Excellence Award, the Distinguished Athlete Award, and the Semper Fidelis Award for Musical Excellence. I wanted to first off by thanking Wilson High School for allowing myself and other branches of the military to be here today and recognizing outstanding performances of your students from this past school year. I've had the privilege to communicate with the majority throughout the year by being in the school at different times. It's been an honor to get to see them all prepare themselves for their futures, as they're all about to step out into a new journey. I probably won't get a chance to say it before you all graduate, so just want to say that you all have the tools you need to be total success. Go chase your dreams and never give up. School may be over, but life's lessons are yet to be learned. Keep an open heart and mind. Congratulations to you all and the best of luck, class of 2024. The parents and faculty members in the room today, congratulations on completing the tremendous task of getting these young men and women ready to tackle the world. Watching kids grow up is a tricky business for a parent and just as much for the teachers who have all played a major role in all their lives. It's a long and short process all at once, and it's not what you do for your children, but what you have taught them to do for themselves. They'll make them successful human beings. Congratulations again, all parents and staff in here today. And at this time, I would like to recognize your award winners, the Scholastic Excellence Award. For 248 years, the Marines have been recognized as the greatest warfighting organization in the world. We earned that reputation because in the Marines, we teach every new recruit the value of physical and mental strength. Mental strength comes through the academic study. This award reinforces the tough and smart image of the Marine Corps by recognizing noteworthy academic achievements as well as leadership excellence. I'm honored to recognize the efforts of a special student. This student has demonstrated outstanding citizenship and leadership in academics. The United States Marine Corps takes pleasure in presenting the Scholastic Excellence Award to Sarah Lauderdale. Distinguished Athlete Award. Since the United States was established 248 years ago, we have been challenged with some of the most demanding physical standards in the world. We require our Marines to be in their absolute top physical condition in order for the Marine Corps to respond to our nation's call. The Marine Corps realizes that the foundation for good physical fitness is laid in the high school athletics organizations. In addition to good training habits, high school athletes are well aware of teamwork and discipline. Two important elements in the makeup of a Marine. For this reason, the United States Marine Corps takes pleasure in supporting high school athletics by presenting the Distinguished Athlete Award. This year's recipients who are recognized for displaying courage, self-confidence, and leadership in a high school athlete are Gage Wilson and Kaylee Hill. And last but not least, it gives me great pleasure to finally award the Semper Fidelis Award for Musical Excellence, the special forces in this high school. The United States Marine Corps is proud to have one of the finest musical programs in the world. The most notable member of the program is the Marine Band, also known as the President's Own, from Washington, D.C. This prestigious musical organization was formed in 1798 and has played at every presidential inauguration since Thomas Jefferson's. The Marine Corps realizes that there would be no Marine Corps band without dedicated young musicians. For this reason, the Marine Corps supports the high school band programs by awarding the Semper Fidelis Award. I'm honored to present this year's Semper Fidelis Award for recognition of diligence, dedication, and musical excellence as a performing high school bandsman to James Covert. The weight we carry is not in the packs we wear, but in the tremendous responsibility we bear to win for our nation and each other. We couldn't do it alone, so if there are any other students in the class of 2024 that are here have enlisted into any branch of service, please stand and be recognized as well. Thank you.
The following are scholarships that are funded by Wilson High School and donations from the community. Not all high schools fund local scholarships, and Dr. Addison is to be commended for continuing this Wilson High School tradition. We would also like to give a big thank you to the families presenting scholarships for their generous donations. The Ralph Thompson Scholarship goes to Sarah Lauderdale. The James Patterson Scholarship goes to Kaylee Forsythe. The Ragland Thompson Memorial Scholarship goes to Emma Goodman. The Beta Club Scholarship goes to Olivia McFall. The local scholarship in honor of Braden, Kobe, and Tyler goes to Rhett Jones. The local scholarship in honor of Ryan Young goes to Dawson Williams. The local scholarship in honor of Randy Ford and Kevin Hughes goes to Gage. The local scholarship in honor of Tanya Wilkerson goes to Bryson Burns. The local scholarship in honor of Gator Hanahano goes to Nate Hester.
Good morning. My name is Sandy Witt Bradley, and I've taught here at Wilson for 24 years and coached volleyball here for 18. It's so good to be back home. On behalf of my family and I, we would like to thank Wilson High School and staff for welcoming us back. Over the years, I had the privilege of coaching many, many young ladies. And my dad, Robert Witt, was at every game cheering very loudly. He traveled to every game, tournament, and state appearance. And many people could say he was Wilson Volleyball's #1 fan. Anyone that knew him knew he was very generous, enthusiastic, and passionate about the game. Coach Hall once told me that he loved to watch my dad's reaction anytime one of our girls would miss a serve, because he would grit his teeth, slap the bleacher, and say, "Dadgummit," as loud as anyone could ever be. My dad also loved to help people. He was very kind and generous. Over the years, he donated a lot of money to help players who couldn't afford shoes or uniforms, and he even fed our team very often. He was, like I said, our #1 fan and supporter, and many of our players often referred to him as Papa Witt. It is my honor and in honor of my dad to present the Robert Witt Memorial Scholarship to DeLacy West.
Good morning. My name is Brenda Wilson Simpson, and I'm here to present the Wilson Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship was established in honor and in memory of William and Mildred Wilson, for whom the school is named. We believe that our great-grandparents had a vision for education for the schools, and I think that they would be quite overwhelmed if they could see a Wilson school has come today. So it's always an honor for me to be able to come and present this scholarship. And it's an honor for me to present the Wilson Memorial Scholarship to Miss Katie Forsythe.
Good morning, seniors, students, faculty, and parents. My name is Matt McKean. This is Marty McKean. We're happy to be back here at Wilson, which spent a lot of time here in this gym, football fields, with our 2 daughters. 20 years ago, we established the Corey Lee McKean Memorial Scholarship that we present to a deserving senior softball player. And this year, the player named is Katie Ham.
Hello, my name is Gary Cochran, and I'm here today to present the 2024 Tony and Nicole Cochran Memorial Scholarship. This is my youngest daughter, Tony's sister, Whitney Terrell, class of 2007.
This award is given to a student who exemplifies the attributes of my daughter Toni, by showing great strength, courage, and perseverance through challenging circumstances in their life to continue their quest to achieve his or her goals, personally and academically. There may be some students and staff that never remember Toni, but for those that don't, I'd like to tell you a little bit about Toni's life. So maybe you will understand the significance of this award to me and Toni, and hopefully to the recipient. Thank you in advance for allowing me to share a glimpse of my Toni's life. I could speak for hours and barely scratch the surface as to Toni's everyday life challenges, overcoming adversity and acts of perseverance, and as to her character, passions, strength, bravery, and love as a student, daughter, sister, and person. This will be the third year for the presentation, so I'll try to be a little more brief. Please bear with me. Toni was a member of the class of 1999, having gone all 13 years at Wilson. Toni was not a star athlete, beauty queen, or the valedictorian of her class. She was not voted most popular or most likely to succeed. Although it's possible she could have been any or all of these, if not for cancer. But what she was a very, very beautiful, very special, and amazing person. My first baby girl. But cancer didn't define Toni's life. It was the way she battled to overcome, and the way she approached each day that defined her. Toni was first diagnosed with cancer at only 3 years, 1 month old. She had surgery to remove a tumor at the end of her spinal cord, followed by extensive rounds of radiation treatments. The next 5 years of Toni's life presented many doctor and hospital visits and challenges. And then in July 1989, a few years before turning 8 years old and entering the 3rd grade, she had a recurrence of cancer, this time throughout her spine and brain, but it was inoperable. She again had extensive radiation treatments and also chemotherapy over the following 18 months. Toni's school years were sometimes very challenging, but also very rewarding. Toni was very intelligent and excelled academically in her early years of school and in multiple awards. She participated in many school, church, and other extracurricular activities like cheerleading, dance, and ballet. She loved it. She battled through years of treatments, doctor's visits, and hospital stays, but always showing great drive, courage, and determination to overcome and move forward, always with a smile. As she advanced through junior high and high school, it became more challenging academically, physically, and socially, as the damage caused by the disease and treatments began to cause difficulties in learning, along with some physical limitations. But she loved school and the socializing, the band, trade school, the prom, and all activities where she felt as part of a group. Although she may have not been able to do all the things socially other students were able to do, she cherished the times when she was included in activities with others. The teachers, guidance counselors, administration, and students here at Wilson were very good to Toni along the way, and for that I will always be grateful. Toni never had a teacher she didn't like. After high school, she was not able to pursue her dream of going to college or obtaining a steady job, but was able to do volunteer work in an assisted living facility that matched her giving personality and passion for helping others. She loved helping the elderly residents, and they loved her. She was very good for them. They were good for her. Later in life, she continued to battle the damage caused by the disease and treatments. She suffered vision and hearing losses, seizures, and physical issues, and had to overcome multiple strokes. But she did overcome and continued to battle, recovering each time and moving forward as best she could. Toni loved going to church, and she loved the Lord. I know her faith was the reason she was never scared. The last 6 months of Toni's life were excruciating, but she continued to overcome adversity and fought an amazing battle until she finally found peace on May 1, 2020. The Bari words taken from a children's song, "There was no one like Toni, for she was unique. She was one of a kind, a special design. There is no one like Toni in this world." Toni was brave, never complained, was never scared, and never asked why, no matter the challenges she faced. She just kept on battling and moving forward with a smile on her face and love in her heart. Toni loved all people, friends and family, and helping others. Toni was polite, kind and loving with a passion for giving. She remains my hero. I've heard it said that a person dies twice. Once when our bodies stop living, and the second time when our stories stop being told. I wish that Tony's story is told for many years to come. I know I plan to continue telling Tony's story for the rest of my life. Overcoming adversity is a phrase often heard in sports by athletes and coaches. While we all have a passion for sports, it doesn't compare to overcoming life's adversities, showing courage, determination, and perseverance. I believe those individuals that exhibit these qualities should be recognized and never forgotten. So, in recognition of your accomplishments, and to honor my daughter Tony's passion for giving and her memory, I'd like to present the 2024 Tony Nicole Memorial Scholarship Award to, and we have a tie, Savannah Ingram and Tyler Young.
Good morning, my name is Katie Kester and I'm the tennis coach here at Wilson. With me, I have my mom, Michelle James, and Aunt Melanie Shockley. Today, we are privileged to present the second annual Ann W. Gerard Memorial Scholarship. Mama Ann, as we called her, was a lifelong tennis player. She was a member of the USTA Tennis League Senior Division. Her team won state several times and competed in regional spots. They came in second and back ridge playing on the LSU courts. I was lucky enough to get to have her come get with our high school team during the summer before she was physically unable to anymore. She was Wilson Tennis's biggest fan. She was always excited to hear our match results. If we ever ran into a player at the store, she would always ask them how their coach was. Mama Ann passed away last April, but her memory and values are still very much alive.
Our mother was passionate about higher education, playing tennis, and supporting her grandchildren, so we feel like this is the best way to honor her memory. The recipient of the Ann W. Gerard Memorial Scholarship is Dawson Wills.
Now we would like to acknowledge our seniors who are graduating with a 90 or higher grade average. Seniors, please stand when your name is called and remain standing until all names were announced. We would also like to ask the audience to hold your applause until all names have been called. Josie Becker, Riley Blue, Lily Blaylock, Natalie Brewer, Lacey Brown, Katie Burns, Lisa Collins, Emma Doherty, Alan Fleming, Patty Forsyth, Emma Goodman, Katie Hale, Sarah Harry, Aiden Horton, Emma Ingram, Jack Inman, Brenda Jones, Mason King, Sarah Lauderdale, Selena Lowry, Olivia McCall, Emily Miller, Ivy Moore, Nate Esther, Eli Smith, Noah Tang, Ethan Terry, Carter Thompson, Charlie Thompson, Carson Trousdale, Easton Walker, Brody White, and Gage Wilson. Congratulations. Each month we recognize students as Wilson's Tops on the Totem Pole. Our faculty goals for these students demonstrate a positive attitude, participate in school activities, and possess qualities of leadership, dependability, kindness, helpfulness, responsibility, respectfulness, and empathy towards others. I'd like to say thank you to Ms. Fincher and Dr. Smith for these students being recognized. Students, please stand when your name is called. Josie Beckman, Bryson Burns, Haley Burns, Carson Foote, Red Jones, Olivia McFall, Dominic Tate, and Gage Wilson. Congratulations.
Now we will begin our next certificate presentations. Students, please cross the stage when your name is called, shake hands with Dr. Axton, and pick up your award at the table. Shoals Scholar Dollars, Student of the Year, School Representative, Emma Goodman. Bryant Jordan Scholar Athlete, School Representative, Gage Wilson. He is also the recipient of the Daughters of the American Revolution Good Citizen Essay Award. High School Scholars Bowl Team Certificate, Brody Wild. He is also receiving a JAG Award for the Most Outstanding JAG Student. The following seniors are receiving certificates for participating in the Lauderdale County Government Day. Braxton Kane, Emma Darby, Alyssa Guthrie, Jack Inman, Brett Jones, Mason King, Samina Lowry, Caitlin Martin, Brianna Purser, Isaac Ray, Shayna Rose, Brody White, Dawson Mills, Gage Wilson. The Perfect Attendance Award goes to Brian Griffin. Following students will be recognized for having all A's. Hannah Cooper. Haley Forsythe. Emma Goodman. Sarah Laudermilk. Jenny Rondini. Eli Smith. Noah Tank. And Gage Wilson. Following students have all A's and B's. Natalie Brewer. Haley Burns. Alyssa Collins. Madison Eddy. Allie Fleming. Brett Guyton. Haley Hill. Sarah Perry. Aiden Horton. Brad Jones. Ivy Moore. Charlie Thompson. Brody Watt. And Dawson Will. We'll now announce the highest average awards. For college trigonometry math 113, Josie Beck. For math applications, Wiley Blue. Finite mathematics, Macy Brown. Intro to Finite Mathematics, Haley Burns. College Algebra, Math 112, Olivia McFall. For Calculus 1, Economics, Senior English, and AP Computer Science, Gage Wilson. For AP Computer Science, Eli Smith. Earth and Space Science, Casey Herring. Food and Nutrition, Brody White. Early College Music Appreciation, Haley Forsyth. For Dual Helmet English, government, and dual anatomy, Sarah Lauderdale.
Before we release, I just want to tell the seniors that were in the academic top 10, before you leave those secondary activities, you need to come over here and see Mr. Person and his good work, get you and your parents tickets to the award ceremony Monday night. That's the senior top 10, they got the tickets here, so we'll disperse. But anyway, this concludes our 2024 Senior Awards Day ceremony. We will now have our senior class officers take the podium area for senior class day. Have a good day. Students, you may release the third period, 11th grade, you will stay for awards day, everyone else, 9th grade, 9 and 10, will go to third period. Parents, you stay as well. All right, 9th and 10th grade, go to third period. Parents, there will be approximately 5 minutes set up, so you need to rush hurry with water. Do that this time.
Good to see you again. Great. Thank you. Appreciate it. Congratulations. Seniors, you can go around the rest of the
So nice to find
All right, everyone, it's time to get back in order, so everybody start coming back in order, sir. Thank you, six.
down my ability to skip school to go hunting to Britton Strickland. I Lily Blaylock with my position as the next Blaylock to graduate to Isaiah's Blaylock. I Macy Brown with my facial expressions, Addison Brittle. I Bryson Burns with my use of doctor's excuses to Kaden McCormick. I Kaylee Burns with my color guard captainship to Taylor Freeman and Nevaeh McKee. I Braxton Kane with my position as team leader of the cross country and track teams to Luke Robertson, Asher Bradwell, and Sovereign Lowry. I Emma Grace Carlin wheeled down the cheer practice hiding spot to Kobe Ferris. I James Covert will my position as the excessively loud instrument player to Tyler Smith. I Emma Darby with my common sense to Molly Beerhouse. I Kaylee Darby with my sense of humor down to Riley Edgman. I Carson Foot with my ability to meow personnel. I Kaylee Forsythe with my hitter position to Naomi Crowell. I Emma Goodman with my love for nursing to Alex Hughes. I Brian Griffin wheeled down with everything attitude to Jonathan Thomas Burns. I Alyssa Guthrie with my attitude to Natalie Trioni. I Kaylee Hill with my outfield ability to Ava Hill. I Casey Heron with my graduation to Madeline Prosser. I Sarah Heron with my ability to weigh at least 90 pounds by graduation to Haley Berry. I Kennedy Hill with my position to lead June 7th year 80 period to get the sharp food to Addison Hill. I Lance Hopper with my cool car ride stuff to Sean Dennis. I Emma Ingram will always being the passenger and never driver to Sarah Bobo. I Savannah Ingram wheeled down sleeping in class with common sense to Lakin Brown. I Jack Inman passed down my blazing speed to Maddox Taylor. I Rose Jones will be the comedic black guy to Nolan Rivalry. I Rose Jones with my ability of being late first period every day to Carter Dartery. I Izzy Lash home position as the worst Parker to Karma Lash. I Sarah Lauderdale with my jersey number 21 to Anna Simone. I Samina Lowry with my ability to speed up Chisholm to school on time, Sovereign Lowry. I Caitlin Martin with my yapping in class to Michaela Carter. I Gabriel McDonald with my intuition to Kylie McDonald. I Olivia McFall with leading the student section chants to Kylie Landers. I Caden McIntyre with being broke to the trucks to Maddox Taylor. I Rosa Metcalf with my position as the biggest appetite to Jonah Rogers. I Nate Maester with my position of having the best handshake on the baseball team to Jack Darby and Carson Dickens. I Bryson Nix with my party days to Isaiah Stott. I Rihanna Person with my party days to Cooper Davis. I Isaac Ray with my position as the fattest lightweight wrestler to Max Hudson. I Shayna Rhodes with my parking spot to Sam Hancock. I Everett Robertson with my position as the most athletic to Cole Miller. I Ginevra Rondini with my Italian roots to Madeline Turner. I Gage Wilson with a walker room key to Kaden McCormick. I Eli Smith with my hit by pitch ability to Jack Darby. I Harley Staggs with my talent of color guard to Nevaeh McKee. I Tripp Stevens with my position as the best redhead to Jordan Steele. I Bryson Strickland with my rank as Ias Bubba to Britton Strickland. I Noah Tank with my sadness to Carter Ramos. I Ethan Terry with the job of giving up to everyone to Lillian Lawson. I Lily Thompson with my parking spot to Jaylee Raper. I DeLacy West with my position as the best personality, Ava Hill. I Brody White will at least some of my Spanish skills to Freddie Franks. I Dawson Wills will everything to Colin Burns. I Taylor Wilson will my supreme gingerness to Jordan Steele. I Gavin Woods will my position as the loudest exhaust to Eli Bracey. I Dawson Wooden will pine riding to Lady Kelly. I Tyler Young will my really bad driving skills to Tara Edbridge.
Good morning, my name is Sarah Goodman. I am the class vice president, and I will be the class history. Time has gone by quicker than we could have imagined. 14 years ago, our journey started at Wilson School with 4 little warriors: Carson Foot, Kennedy Hill, Braxton Nix, and Anthony Wrestler joining the preschool program. In the fall of 2011, 21 kids walked into Wilson School for the first time. These students were Bryson Burns, Taylor Forsythe, Emma Goodman, Alyssa Guthrie, Gavin Hicks, Savannah Ingram, Jack Kingman, Izzy Flash, Sarah Lauderdale, Caitlin Martin, Emily Miller, Alan Parrish, Brianna Mercer, Isaac Ray, Edward Robertson, Dave Wilson, Tripp Stevens, Bryson Strickland, Lily Thompson, Carter Thompson, Ethan Walker, and Lacey following year, as we started first grade, we had 4 students join our class. Lily Blaylock from Central Elementary, Tina Ingram from Cloverdale Elementary, Hayden McIntyre from Jones Christian, and Christina Reeves from Nashville Elementary. Coming into second grade, 1 more student joined our class, Lance Hopper from Wheaton Elementary. Then in the third grade, we had 2 more students join our class, Timothy Abernathy from Underwood Elementary and Robert from in the fourth grade, we gained 3 new students. Haley Hill from Nashville Elementary, Tanner Peters from St. Joseph Catholic School, and Dominique Cade from Farmington Elementary. As we ventured into a new hallway for fifth and sixth grade, we gained 4 students and 3 in the sixth grade. In fifth grade, we had James Coker from Brooks Elementary, Red Jones, Noah Tank, and Dawson Wills from Forest Hills Elementary. In the sixth grade, we had Josie Beckman from Hated Intermediate School, Casey Herring from Russell Elementary, and James Lamb from Rogers Elementary. Now entering junior high seventh grade, this year we gained Wiley Ballou, Landon Bruder, Natalie Bruder, Macy Brown, Haley Burns, Braxton Kane, Haley Yardy, Aiden Gordon, Mason King, Gabriel McDonald, Olivia McFall, Eli Smith, Brody Watt, Taylor Wilson, and Dawson Lee from Underwood Elementary. Sarah Marion from Taylorville Middle School, Samantha Lowry from Boothroyd Christian Academy, and Tyler Young from Hated Intermediate. In our eighth grade year, we gained 4 new boys. Nate Hester from North Middle School, Kylie Schubert from Whitemore Lake, William Smith from East Tennessee, and Harley Staggs from Central Middle School. In the fall of 2020, we began our first year of high school. This year, we welcomed 2 students on the reservation. Emma Grace Carlin from Culver Heights High School, and Gabriel Maya from Porter Junior High. Then came our sophomore year. Here we got our driver's license. We added 2 students to the tribe. Brian Griffin from Lawrence Christian Center and Arissa Metcalf from Rosamond High School. Junior year, we welcomed Hannah Cooper from East Essex High School, Shanna Rhodes from Signal Mountain Middle School, and Gavin Wicks from Central High School. Our senior year was not complete without Savannah Robinson from Unique School and Jeanette Rodine all the way from Italy. The Wilson senior class of 2024 has been resilient throughout its years. We have shown great leadership and have kept a positive outlook while also creating the best memories with the people around us. With our class, there was never a dull moment, and we hope that the memories we have created together will help us move on to the next chapter of our lives. On behalf of the senior class officers, we wish you all the best and hope you never stop creating special moments. Thank you.
I'm our senior class president, Rhett Jones, and beside me I have our treasurer, Isaac Gregg. We're going to be reading our class prophecy. So with 2034 right around the corner, I, Rhett Jones, still sitting in the Target parking lot, when I realized the 10-year reunion was coming up and I had to get the whole class back together at Woodson. I gave my old friend Isaac Gregg a call to find out he was now the commissioner of the WWE, working with his new prodigy, the Big Show, Jack Inman. We stopped by Lance Hopper's body shop and rented a 100-passenger van for our journey. We hit the road knowing we had a long ride ahead of us. The first place we stopped by was the courthouse, where we saw Ethan Terry, now a lawyer, defending Mason King in his latest traffic violation.
After that, we went to Tennessee and found Caden McIntyre and Gavin Woods working on the now banned squatted trucks. While we were in Tennessee, we found Haley Doherty wrecked in the Kennedy Hills ditch. We kept going and shortly found DeLacy West at her farmhouse. Nearby was Emma Darby living at her lavish barn dominium. We also had to pick up Wiley Ballou, who was working 85 hours a day at Big Star, making $200K a year. As we passed by a pond, we found Dawson Wooten, Nate Nestor, and Chandler Peters all duck hunting. After that, we found Noah Tank broke down in his 2500. We helped him get his truck to the nearest body shop, where we found Talon Parrish working on a bunch of exotic cars. At this point in our trip, we got hungry, so we stopped at William Smith's house, where Casey Herring was making him and now all of us sandwiches. Then we headed to Hollywood, where we found Dawson Wills working on the sequel of his award-winning show. While going through California, we stopped on the coast where we found Everett Robertson chilling on the beach with some hot babes. Also on the beach, we found Emma Carlin relaxing after the launch of her successful business. We decided to start back towards Wilson. When we did, we found Carson Foote on the 800th mile of his hike on the Pacific Crest Trail. On our way out of the woods, we found Brian Griffin in a cabin where he runs his own technical engineering business. At our last stop in Cali, we stopped and picked up Sarah Lauderdale running her own dermatology practice. Next, we picked up Tripp Stevens at a barbershop getting his hair cut by Samina Lowry and Braxton Hicks. While we were there, someone then tried to rob the barbershop. We were scared until we remembered we were in Gotham. Just when he thought he could get away, Batman, aka Bryson Strickland, and Robin, aka Easton Wallander, swooped in and saved the day. Then we heard some really good music coming from an arena in Oklahoma City, so we stopped to see the concert. When we got in, we found the people playing guitar were Jacob Willis and Gavin Hibbs. We left the arena when we stopped by a college where we found Eli Smith on the verge of exhaustion from trying to keep up with the college crowd for too long. We took him to the nearest hospital where we found some fellow students, Savannah Robinson, Harley Staggs, and Savannah Ingram working as nurses. Eli needed an x-ray, so we went to the radiology department where we ran into Sarah Harry and Rand Person. After that, we came across Emma Goodman and Kaylee Forsythe arguing on the labor and delivery floor. As we were trying to leave, we stumbled across Kaylee Burns, who was working as a phlebotomist in the hospital. Somehow we got lost and ended up in an operation room where we saw Lily Blaylock in the middle of a brain surgery. She then yelled for us to get out and she would catch up with us later. So we quickly left the hospital and stopped by a nearby gym where we found Taylor Wilson, who was still working on outbooking Gabe Maya. However, he wasn't there yet because of Gabe's impressive firefighter skills. After all this searching, we had worked up an appetite, so we decided to stop by a local grocery store for some snacks, where we ran into James Lamb and a now famous YouTuber working with his producer, AJ Wrestler, as they planned to film their journey around the world. Also at a grocery store was Landon Brewer, still stocking shelves. With our road trip coming to an end, we had a few more people to pick up.
Next, we stopped by our museum, where we found Gabriel McDonald and Allie Fleming, featuring their new pieces of art. Many of our own were now back where they started, however, this time they were teaching. Aiden Hornet, Emma Ingram, Shayna Rhodes, and Brody White were now all teachers. They had quickly gathered Brody to see Tyler Young, a therapist, after he became enraged when he saw Isaac Ray, whom he still holds a grudge against about Daisy Buchanan. When we were finally back on the roads, we realized we had to travel even further to find our former classmates. We had to go to New York City for Olivia McFall, who was working at American Eagle in Times Square. We then flew to Florida for Carson Trousdale, who was now living an extremely rich life trading stocks, a skill that he learned from Coach Krieger. Many of our classmates settled down, and we had many houses to travel to and spouses to meet. Fortunately enough for us, though, all of these couples just happened to be at Dominic Tate's newly opened restaurant. We found Lily Thompson, Caitlin Martin, and Izzy Lash all there with their families. Bryson Burns was also there, and Josie came in later after working a long day as a vet. However, BB was mad he wasn't on the golf course. After leaving the restaurant, we ran into Colin Schubert, now with his real estate license, trying to sell James Covert a house to get him out of his parents' basement. We also made a trip to Macy Brown's house, where she was happily living to gather her for the union. After leaving Macy's, we found Carter walking on County Road 8, doing what he calls living life. Lastly, we had to pick up our classmates from their job. We got Gage Wilson from his engineering job, Hannah Cooper from her florist business, Braxton Kane from his local pharmacy, Kaylee Hill from her athletic training job, and Natalie Brewer from her successful graphic design business. Eventually, we got Timothy Abernathy and Emily Miller, who wouldn't tell us what they did, but they assured us that they weren't broke. With our last stop, we picked up Arissa Metcalf from her bed. On our way to Wilson, we had to pull Alyssa Guthrie over, and she was still driving the same F-250 she has in the parking lot today. With everyone finally loaded up, we pulled into the parking lot and realized we didn't have Jimmy Mondini. We gave her a quick call, and she told us she was too busy traveling and making bank to join us. With most of our class together, we took one big look at our school inside, realizing how far we had all come in our own way. We took one step inside the gym and realized they still hadn't fixed the floor.
Thank you.
All right, sophomores and juniors, you can go back to the class. Basically, fourth period, it's 10:38. So if you are a morning trade school, you can stay here. Morning trade school, you can stay here. Seniors, you can go get changed. Hang on, ladies.